We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light me up, light me up, light me up, light me up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light me up, light me up, light me up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch of my savior. Hold up, give me that touch of my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You been driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? It's a glitch, but you don't wanna see more. You wanna see more, but you wanna see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light me up, light me up, light me up, light me up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light me up, light me up, light me up, light me up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light me up, light me up, light me up, light me up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch of my savior. Hold up, give me that touch of my haters.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me more than I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all it's taking all this time. You're mine.
Tell me you love me, but no one above me, even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve of these. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the beats on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing and say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment I could provide you with just off of writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all it's
Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Houston Texans and the New York Giants. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. And off we go from East Rutherford. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Let's go now.
Dart. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Deputy, check mask, go!
They'll run here with the rookie. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Brought down at the 26. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Viking and 70, Timberwolf.
He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
They'll stick with him again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Come on, come on.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down for Houston.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston. That is second TD catch of the season. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
To throw, it's caught on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the give, it's Scattergood. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
At the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now toss, left side, it's Scattergood. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
3rd down and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. They'll begin here on the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line.
Hot 70, hot 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That's hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On 1st down, Dart flush to his right. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Pretty slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. There's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Blake Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the 1st down.
Up the middle with Scatterby. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Let's go now.
On play action, it is Dart. That one complete to Moore. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard mark. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Kalen Bullock. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermine before the snap where they're going to go with the ball. And I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what. And it ends up being a costly mistake.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
Hold it ready. Ready, ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Texas 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down, He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. That's good for 27 and a first down.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the set. Bronco, ready? Strap 50, strap. Cougar 19. Go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Knoll that time. And third down coming up.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw. And defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Dart. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing is Dart. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards.
35-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Set to go now on first and 10.
Come on, set. Bronco 80. Set go.
Here's a handoff to Scatterboo. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
first and 10.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Right back to Scatterboot on first down, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On second down, Dart. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
3rd and 2, and it's Dart. That's holding at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
He's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. 2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Here we go. 70.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
A 24-yard attempt.
Gano's kick is good. And the Giants are finally on the board. It's 17-3.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This taken around the 11. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Get it. 60 by 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
79 Broncos.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest.
A 43-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux when that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready, steady.
The third quarter begins with a run. Heelage forward for maybe a yard. Tyler Newman is there for the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
19 right. Steady. Steady.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Michael McFadden. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike. He's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
Second and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing. Dart. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Pass pulled in by Tracy. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
A 39-yard attempt.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will remain a 3-score game.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field and hoping that next possession has a different result.
And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Michael McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8.
Come on. 18 Rattler. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. First down for Houston.
And the Texans, first down. Check.
Let's go now. First. Let's go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 31 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 9. Second and a yard.
Let's go. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A run on first and goal. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12.
Go, Perry.
Now, faking the give. Forced out wide. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. It's his second touchdown of the year. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush. But Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Ready? 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodies his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Out of shotgun, it's Dart. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Texans first down.
Please, Lion.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll give on the ground, and he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He's got his man, that's Noel. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Let's go now. 19 type. 70 Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Touchdown, Houston. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans will add one more onto their big lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, Dart. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Let's go. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Go!
On the toss, they'll run, and he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
Ready?
Throwing now on 3rd and long. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. That is well done there. Converting on 3rd and 15.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Hurt. Ready,
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down for Houston.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Ready?
They'll run on 1st down with Mixon. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Check out.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll get back to midfield. So no gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. So on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. Looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Hold it ready. Go. Ready.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. The ball's out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
On 1st down, it's Scattergood. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
3rd down, they need 5.
Lightning 18.
Once again, it's Scattergood. First down and more to the 45. 20. 15. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That's back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Come on, come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. He'll get to the edge, but unsuccessfully stopped there for no gain.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and it's not going to be a lot of gain.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Now Mixon. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.